Hello. Welcome back to Slow English Wander. I'm Alex, your guide through the timeless paths of human learning. If the philosophy of language in our last journey opened your mind, subscribe now to explore a new trail. Today, we wander into the art of learning languages, comparing how children master their first words and how we, as adults, seek new ones across borders. Learning a language is like planting a seed. For children, it grows naturally, like grass in spring. For adults, learning a foreign tongue, it takes effort, like tending a garden. This is a story of how brains, young and old, weave words, shaped like time, biology, and culture. Let's trace these paths to see what they teach us. Our tale begins in a child's world thousands of years ago. Imagine a baby in an ancient village hearing her mother's voice. "Milk," the mother says, pointing to a cup. The child listens, her brain soaking up sounds like a sponge. By age 3, she speaks full sentences, without books or lessons. This is how humans learned their first languages, from the caves of Africa to the rivers of Asia. Scientists call it natural acquisition. The brain of a child is built for this, like a bird born to fly. Why are children so good at this? Science gives us clues. A child's brain is soft, like clay. It has billions of connections, ready to shape. When a baby hears dog and sees a furry friend, her brain links the sound to the animal. This happens in a part called the language center, active from birth. By age 3, a child knows thousands of words, learned through play and talk. History shows this too. In ancient tribes, children learned by listening to elders' stories, their voices weaving language like a song. Now picture an adult traveling in a new land. She hears hello in a market and tries to say it. It feels hard. Her brain is not soft like a child's. It's more like stone, already carved by her first language. This is the difference. Adults think before they speak, using logic and memory. Children learn without thinking, like breathing. Cognitive science explains this. A child's brain has a critical period, a time up to age 12 when learning language is easy. After that, the brain hardens, making new sounds and rules tougher to grasp. But adults have strengths. They use knowledge, not just instinct. An adult learning Spanish might say, "This is like my language." She sees patterns, like how amigo means friend. This is explicit learning, using rules in study. In history, scholars in ancient Rome learned Greek this way, reading scrolls and practicing. They worked hard, but their minds were sharp, finding connections children miss. Culture shapes these paths. In some lands, children grow up with many languages, like in India or Africa. They switch between tongues, their brains dancing between sounds. This makes them flexible, like young trees bending in wind. Adults, too, learn faster in culture. A traveler in Italy learns pizza by eating it, the taste tying the word to memory. Science says this context helps adults, making words stick like glue. Studies show learning in real settings, like markets or festivals, boosts memory by 40%. What about mistakes? Children make them freely, saying doggy for dog. They learn by trying, not fearing. Adults fear mistakes, worrying about sounding wrong. But science shows mistakes help. When an adult says hola wrong, the brain corrects, building a stronger path. In history, traders on the Silk Road mixed words, making mistakes that became new languages. This is how learning grows, step by step. How can adults learn better? Listen like a child, with open ears. Repeat words like singing a song. Use stories like those in our travels. When you learn market by picturing a busy stall, it stays. Practice daily, even 5 minutes. In ancient schools, monks repeated words to learn Latin. Today, apps or chats with friends work the same. Motivation is key. Adults learn when they care, like wanting to talk on a trip. Let's learn 3 simple words from this story. First, learn. Learn is to gain new knowledge. Second, brain. Brain is the part that thinks. Third, word. Word is a sound with meaning. Picture a child by a river, hearing water. She says it, her voice a ripple. Now picture you in a new city. A vendor says bread. You try it, tasting the word with the loaf. Both are learning, different, but joined by the brain's quiet work. Try these sentences with me. Children learn words fast. Your turn. Adults use brains to learn. Try it. Words grow with practice. You try. Well done. These words carry learning's heart. What does this teach us? Children learn like rivers flow, naturally. Adults learn like builders, with effort and care. History shows both paths work, from tribal fires to scholars' scrolls. Science reveals the brain's power, soft in youth, strong in will. Culture ties words to life, making learning a journey. Share in the comments. What word did you learn as a child or adult, and how? Your story adds to our path. Here's a quiet truth. Learning a language is a bridge, built by children with ease and adults with heart. Every word is a step across it. Thank you for wandering with me, Alex, on Slow English Wander. May this tale guide your words. Subscribe now for more stories of our world's mind. Hit the bell for notifications. We release new videos regularly each week. If questions rise, email us at slowenglishwander@gmail.com. Until next time, wanderers, may your words find new shores.